Tell me, what is Forbes doing in the Web3 event? Any meme coins we should be looking at? Tips like insider information? Where do you see Bitcoin going this year? Top of Bitcoin. What's the one question? What's the one question you wish people asked you at events, but they very rarely do?
Okay, interesting. We're really glad to meet you all at Istanbul Blockchain Week. Keep going to the moon.
So we are here at the Istanbul Blockchain Week at the Bamata Hilton. We're gonna show you some alpha, we're gonna show you what's going on, so maybe you can see what others don't see. Come with me. So we are here at Istanbul Blockchain Week with Taha from Forbes Web3. Taha, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me, what is Forbes doing in the Web3 event?
We are here to support Istanbul Blockchain Week. The CEO of Istanbul Blockchain Week is one member of the Forbes Legacy Pass. And one of the key benefits of owning a Forbes Legacy Pass is that Forbes Web3 supports you in doing so. Istanbul is a very symbolic city around the world. It is a means of connection between the East and West, and we think that this is a great place to continue to expand our community.
Okay, we have KJ here. He's going to tell us about gaming, tell us about his project. Where do you see gaming and blockchain going? I see you're doing a lot here. Please tell us about it.
Yeah, I think when you look at the history of gaming, games started out as pay to play, and then they went to free to play on mobile, and now we're in the third version of the web. Coming into this kind of you play, and then there's earning mechanics, and there's ways that you can essentially create microeconomies around things that communities just love to do, and like gaming is a really good way to bring together a really strong community of people that want to all do the same thing, which is like playing a good game, and then if they can have financial activity around that, I think that's just a great thing. So I really see that as really the future of gaming.
We saw gaming take off in blockchain, and we saw it go down. And right now, do you think this is going to revive? And when do you think it's going to revive? For what reason, if that can be?
Sure. I mean, I think the most important thing about games is that the game needs to be good. Right, and so there have been a lot of examples in Web3, unfortunately, that the games haven't been that good. But the one thing that everybody knows about gamers is that once they find a good game, they don't care what platform it is. Whether it's like a console or a PC or web or whatever it is, they don't care. They'll come and play. So I think it's really kind of incumbent upon people like us to build that game that gamers want to play, and then have people play it, and then that's where they get introduced to Web3 mechanics, things like that, and then they're building a community around that. So,
what's the one question you wish people asked you that seldom do?
Oh, that's a good question. I think they, you come to a lot of these kind of Web3 expos, and they're not really kind of gaming centric, although we're making games. So like when you go to like Web2 gaming events, they'll ask you about, well, like, why do you have this character, or like how many characters do you have, or they'll ask you about game mechanics in games. Sometimes I wish that could be a little bit more in front and center instead of all the Web3 stuff, because going back to what I just said earlier, is that you want to kind of get people into the game first and then tell them about the other things later.
What's the one key feature you would want to leave our audience with today?
Our game Dark Machine, it's a BCG, it's a third-person shooter. It's not only a game, but we're also making an anime as well. Our studio's based in Tokyo. We have partnerships with big anime broadcasters in Japan as well. So making game and anime simultaneously. And so look out for it on your favorite broadcasters and streamers. So.
I'm going to check it out as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Annie, you are in gaming, you see where gaming is going, you're from Japan, you're expanding to the world. Where do you see gaming and crypto going as an industry in general? Where do you think the attention is right now?
We've seen the highs and lows of gaming, GameFi and Play to Earn. We've both seen the the beauties of it as well as some of the harsher realities of it. And I think going forward, we're going to see more value-based gaming, if that makes sense. What are the real values that each game is providing? So I'll give you a couple examples. I think there's two kind of major verticals to it. One is value in terms of pure entertainment. And that means that the quality of your gaming, the actual entertainment value that you're adding has to be much better than what it may have been over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
The other vertical that I see is really more on lifestyle value. So an easy example for me is our app, Snap It, which is a snap to earn GameFi platform. So this is not really a hardcore, Discord type gaming platform. It's more of a lifestyle app where you open your app, you snap a few pictures a day, maybe earn a few points here and there. Something which really fits in with people's daily lifestyles, because who isn't taking pictures, right?
Love it, man. Ani, thank you so much. Let people check out Snap It. I'm actually going to be checking it out myself because I actually do find it very interesting and very intriguing. I think it has some value. I think it has something that people will run behind, if that makes sense.
I really hope people do run behind it. You can walk behind it as well if you want to. Follow us on Twitter, X, snapit_global. Snapit is spelled SNPIT_global.
Like that.
Yeah, like right there.
So we are here at the Future Blockchain Summit, and I gotta ask you, Stephen, what do you think of this event currently you're at right now? What do you think of the Istanbul Blockchain Week?
It's a great event, honestly, for the size that they have. They have such big players in here. You see the KuCoin networking lounge. You see Yatsui was here earlier today. Just massive people at such an event in Istanbul.
Zach, just heard you talk about AI, just heard you talk about Pundi. Please tell us where you think AI is going with crypto. We know it's a narrative, the base narrative this time. Where do you think it's going and why?
Right. Everyone knows that AI will be super big. It's going to be so big that it's going to be bigger than internet, mobile, everything else. And it's very interesting because AI right now is so centralized, whereby the data, the trading is actually very opaque. And blockchain is very decentralized and transparent. I think blockchain will play a very special role in AI to bringing AI into the forefront. So I think many projects are exploring how to combine both of these domains together. Very, very exciting.
Where do you think the synergy between blockchain and AI is specifically in the decentralization aspect? Control, what exactly?
Right. So I think when Sam Altman launched OpenAI, he also has another project, which is WorldCoin. And I think the reason why he's doing that is because AI can be so centralized and so opaque and benefiting just a few people that there is a risk of malfunction. And blockchain just exactly tries to solve that, whereby your proof, your validity, your chain, your key has to be put on chain. That's why I feel that AI needs blockchain as much as the other way around. Take for example, if I actually train a model or I have data, how can I prove the data's validity and truthfulness? Maybe the best way is through blockchain, whereby a project actually encrypts the data or has a validity key of the data and put it on chain. So I think both can complement each other very well.
Now, I heard you say something very interesting earlier on. You said something about that the AI itself doesn't have specific answers or information, and you need other people to feed this information. And that's what Pundi, or one of the things Pundi is going or trying to aim to do. Would that be something like an oracle bringing information outside the blockchain to the blockchain, but this is an AI sort of version of that?
Yeah, good question. Right now, a lot of people actually think of AI as something that is like demigod, whereby it knows everything. But in truth, when the model starts training, it's actually really simple. What it needs is data to say a picture of a cat, and the AI model will actually look at the cat 10,000 times to slowly know that, oh, finally, I know what a cat looks like. And because of that, a lot of advanced model, even models like Llama 3 has a timestamp whereby they have trained their data until a certain period of time. So the models are actually pre-trained before Paris Olympics. Hence, they don't know much. They know very little about the Olympics. And what we want to do is that why not let normal people train the data and put the training results on chain so that when a large language model takes the data and train it, the people will actually be able to benefit from the training, whether it's economically or just purely by participating in this AI revolution. Yeah.
What's the most important thing you want our viewers to know about your projects? What's those three most important things people should know right now?
Sure. So Puniax has been building since 2017. We have been able to put our expos and our real life physical store in over 30 markets. And right now, we want to do that with AI by getting normal people, regular people to be able to benefit from AI, whereby if I have data, if I know how to tag data effectively, or I want to procure those data, why don't allow that to be transparent and for everyone to participate? Right now, it's very opaque. AI companies buy data from data sources which we don't know how it's being trained and how it's being acquired. So why don't we democratize this and let everyone share a piece of the cake?
And what's the one question you wish people asked you at these events, but they very rarely do?
Okay, interesting. I think it's about asking a project, not us specifically, what has changed since the first day you launch your project. I think that kind of like go back to the roots.
Okay, I got a really good question for you. What has changed since the first day of the project?
Right, so I think we have been building for 7 years, and the model is actually to allow people to buy and sell or acquire crypto as easy as buying a bottle of water. And we have been sticking to that motto ever since. And right now, we want to bring that same motto to AI usage.
Zach, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So a lot of people are asking about Casper, and I just found you at the Istanbul blockchain event. Please tell us about Casper. Why should people care?
So one of the most exciting things which is being built on top of Casper, it's a Proof AI product, which Casper Labs built together with IBM as a partner. And Proof AI is a governance solution for AI models, which allows to track and control and monitor AI model training data, which is very important in regards of the regulations and upcoming compliance for AI.
Where do you see AI and crypto going? Do you think it's going to be the main narrative for this year and the next bull market, or just this one?
You know, it's very hard to predict trends in this industry. I would say it's very important part of the technology. There is a great potential ahead of AI and blockchain and the intersection between these two technologies, but you know, trends are so moving fastly in this industry, so it's really hard to predict.
Where do you see the top of Bitcoin this bull market?
Again, hard to predict, but I would say we'll see six figures.
What question do you wish people asked you, but it's very rare, but you wish people asked you?
If I'm sure that I'll retire after this bull run.
Are you?
I'm not sure, but I'm, heading to this.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. So, Anil, what brings you at Istanbul Blockchain Week? Why are you here? What do you see?
So there are so many young people in Turkey, and they're keen to blockchains and cryptocurrencies, right? So I know this organization is happening in the last few years. It's amazing. Everybody's here in Turkey, and we have like 30 plus people in Turkey. I'm Turkish British, so I have many people, many resources here. So many resources are around now. They watch my panel too. So it's just exciting to be here for me.
And what do you see the future coming to? What do you see happening in the near forecast?
So I'm in the market for 7 years, right? So 5-7 years ago, it was impossible to find a cryptocurrency bank, or merchants didn't understand what we are doing. They were just afraid, I'm scared something will happen. But now, after 5 years, 6 years, there are many cryptocurrency banks and many merchants are involved now, and from different markets, even payment institutions, banks, So I see there are more the understanding of cryptocurrency, and they want to add it to their systems. So we are working with traditional markets and now the new fintech businesses. So I see the demand is increasing year by year. So let me give you an example. We have a merchant in Mali, in Africa. Okay, this merchant is selling toothpaste, shampoo, and similar products. So very clean business. Is there online? Everything is visible, so that they're not doing something dodgy, right? And this merchant needs to make payments in Europe to their providers. So in Mali, you are converting your currency to Mali currency. You are transferring it to Europe to a bank. There are correspondent banks. It's taking like 10 days, blocking your money, and your fee is like 3%, 5%. But with us, we are working with this local payment providers. So we have our rails with local in Africa, in Asia, in Latam, in different countries. In Europe, we are already settled. So they come to us. They struggle because of these fees and the time lost. So we just make it very fast and secure with our licensed entities. So we can transfer their money just in 30 minutes, 1 hour. So they save time and money.
What's the one question you wish people asked you at events, but they never do?
So should you involve with crypto now or in the future? I think that you should involve crypto now, because in 2, 3 years, 5 years, the finding crypto resources and understanding of what crypto does will be very expensive and very struggling, because now is time to just get in.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you.
Thank you.
So tell us how you can help. How do you help the viewer's grandmother watching right now, trying to bridge over and maybe stake and maybe do all these things DeFi?
Yeah, definitely. So, like we were saying, decentralized finance can be a super intimidating sort of arena to enter. We first off provide a ton of expert risk research on hundreds of protocols and opportunities out there. So we give people sort of a Cliff Notes, Spark Notes version that's super digestible, so that they can understand what the underlying risk is, and what are the odds of losing my principal. So we give that to the user, and then to go a step beyond that, if they actually do want to invest in those protocols, we make it super easy and have a one-click invest platform where they click one button, we do all the execution for them, and they can sort of sit back and enjoy the yield. So yeah, there's a lot of quicksand out there that you could potentially fall in, and we help users avoid that.
Now, one thing that I've noticed is there's a lot of trend stacking. When you have a current trend, another trend, and people combine it together and add something on top of that. How do you think this could be implemented in DeFi? For example, AI and gaming is a no-brainer. We talked about that years ago. But where do you think that will come in DeFi?
I think there's a lot of buzzwords thrown around where it's like, pairing AI with this and that to come up with this sort of monster that's everything. But I don't know. I'm just I just believe in the single narrative of DeFi, where it's, hey, we want to have a permissionless way for people to interact with each other in this new sort of era of finance. And, lending and borrowing is a huge use case itself. So I just look at it pretty simply, honestly.
Thank you very much, Matt. Really appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I'm here with Mohammed from Rabbit Coin Hole. I hear is the best and #1 channel in Turkey for cryptocurrency. Thank you so much for doing here. What 3 coins do you think are going to be the best performing coins this bull market?
Yeah, actually in my portfolio, I'm holding ChainGPT token.
Nice.
I'm holding AI Tech token.
Nice.
And also Solana. That I'm what I investing. So
great minds think alike. And do you see the top of Bitcoin coming in early, or when do you see the top coming in, and how much do you think it's going to get to?
Actually, I'm expecting the Bitcoin will be over 100,000. Let's say around maybe in 4 months. Yes.
The top.
Yeah.
Do you think AI will continue to rise, or do you think gaming is going to start coming up?
Actually, I cannot see really promising gaming project in the Web3 space, because, so many projects launching, especially last 6 months, and I didn't see any promising Web3 gaming. But in terms of AI, actually, yeah, I'm expecting really, really bullish. I'm feeling really bullish on AI market. So.
And what's the best advice you can give our audience right now? What's the most alpha tip you can actually give them?
Yeah, do your own research. and don't follow actually not promising the KOLs, and decide your decisions.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, it was so nice talking to you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you.
Hey, how are you? I'm interrupting. Gotta ask you, where do you see Bitcoin going this year? Give me a Bitcoin projection.
In 1 year, I think it can be 100,000.
What about you?
I think so too.
You think so too? Come on, be original. Say another number.
I don't know.
101,000.
Yeah, 2000 maybe.
Okay, what do you do here? What exactly do you do? What is your project?
We are here to introduce our company. We have a blockchain system. This means hybrid blockchain protocol it has. And it has also DIM wallet. You can scan this QR.
Okay,
Yeah,
scan there.
QR, and you can download this wallet. And after that, you will see a DIM token.
Okay.
That's why we are here to produce this one.
Where do you see Bitcoin going this year?
I guess market is correcting itself, and I guess we'll go on a proper way. I guess slow and steady is the game.
What's the top price you think it's going to get to?
70, 80 for now. KK.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Where do you think the Bitcoin top is going to be?
I would say 120,000.
Okay, I'm looking at your project. I saw it earlier on. You guys do mining, but you do it in quite a unique way. Tell us a little bit about your project.
We started as a mining company, but now we support, we have our own wallet. We have a whole P2P exchange platform, and we also have an opportunity to make sort of deposits. We call it coin hold. So you're basically staking your money. You invest in crypto, and later you get more money after the time you decided to invest it for.
Why should you join it?
Because we have the lowest fees, we have the most friendliest team support team, and we have the whole crypto ecosystem, so you don't even need to leave it in order to convert your money into fiat or invest and stuff like that.
Check out the project and see if it's for you.
Yeah, join EMCD mining pool in our ecosystem, and really glad to meet you all at Istanbul Blockchain Week. Keep going to the moon.
Where do you see crypto gaming going?
Crypto gaming is the, I believe, the future of the games, because with crypto you can create a lot of interconnectability with ecosystems or games, and player can use their identity in multiple games. So the pricing or develop can be rise and down like every other game companies or game genres, but the future of gaming crypto is the very bright, I think.
Where do you see Bitcoin going this bull market, the top of Bitcoin?
I believe over the $200,000 in at 3 years.
We are here with a meme studio to tell us a little bit about what they see that is coming. First of all, let's talk to Pepe though.
Yeah, Pepe, hello.
Where do you see memes going? Do you see memes actually coming back? Do you see meme cycles coming back over and over?
Yeah, memes is definitely a future of the crypto, I guess. And I love memes, I love crypto, and I guess memes will boom this year.
Any meme coins we should be looking at? Tips like insider information?
I don't know.
What's your favorite meme?
My favorite meme is Pepe.
Pepe, mine too. Okay, well, indulge in Pepe. There you go, scan the code. And yeah, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm back in Greece walking my dog Diaz, and I'm already getting ready for Dubai for Future Blockchain Week with lots of alpha, crazy alpha over there. We're even gonna have a stand, so make sure you check it out and check out the interview right here. I'll leave it linked from the CMO of that event so you can learn more about it, and I'll see you in the next video.